Hello and welcome to a special edition of Kyle's Kitchen. It's a tailgating edition, and my daughter Alicia is our first guest. Alicia Glasser, welcome back to Alliance.
Hello, go AHS, go Mount Union, and go Browns,
Yes,
right?
yes, yeah. Alicia is going to be talking a lot about, she and her husband go to a lot of Cleveland Browns tailgating parties since they live right in downtown Cleveland. And so she's going to be talking a lot about the real experience of tailgating up in Cleveland. So what are you going to make for us today?
Today I'm going to make buffalo chicken sliders on the grill.
Okay, so let's get started.
Okay, so what you want to do is get some chicken tenders just from the grocery store. You can either get the breaded ones that are already breaded and cooked, or you can just do the regular chicken tenders. I marinated these overnight with Frank's Red Hot sauce.
Okay.
You can really get barbecue or any other. Whoo, it's a hot grill. Get your grill going. Marinate these overnight, and then just.
Do you want me to hold the bag for you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Then just throw them on the grill. The key to tailgating is to prep and make it easy on yourself the next day.
It is, and we're going to be given a lot more tailgating tips. Did some research in some books and online.
And in person.
And in person. So that you can make your tailgating party a success. So, Alicia, you've lived in Cleveland almost, what, 5 years now?
5 years, yep. We live about half a mile from the Browns, the Indians, and the Cavs.
So you've been to a lot of tailgating parties. And one of the people that tailgates every Browns game is a guy named Brett. And Brett has a whole trailer decked out that he parks down by the stadium. And he has, how many grills do you think? I mean, like, it's like a huge grill like this that they set out. And they grill the oddest things. I mean, for a tailgate, I think. Like frog legs. I remember one time we were up there.
Frog legs. Sometimes that's good. Thanksgiving Day sliders, which is turkey,
cranberry
sauce, stuffing, everything all into one slider.
One of his most popular items too that you don't think of for a tailgate party is a garlic dumpling soup. Every week he has that in just giant pots, and people just gather there, and he's just got the strangest recipes.
And they start early too. You have to get there early, which is nice for us because we can wake up, roll out of bed, and walk down the street. But a lot of the parking lots fill up by 7:30 in the morning. Some people go overnight, get their trailer set up. So it's pretty intense.
It really doesn't matter how well the Browns are doing.
Doesn't matter.
The tailgate parties are good every week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So while you have those on the grill, don't remind me that those are there.
Okay.
You want to take some celery and just chop it up.
This is a good example of why it's probably better to prep at home. We don't have a cutting board out here today, so we're just cutting right through the table.
Yes, normally I would have all of this put together. I would just bring the chicken and throw it on the grill, but for today, doing it live in front of you, folks at home. So just cut up your celery. A lot of Brett's tailgating, they do pretty much overnight. They'll grill stuff, but a lot of the prep work is done by the time they get to the tailgate.
I was just thinking he's had turtle soup before. He's had those crab sliders.
Filet mignon on a stick.
Yeah. It's not your typical burgers and hot dogs. So.
Then you just want to buy blue cheese. If you don't like blue cheese, you can do ranch dressing. I'm just going to check on our chicken tenders over here. I don't want to overdo them. That's a tailgate faux pas.
And I see you're using these Hawaiian rolls, which we've shared another recipe on Kyle's Kitchen before that is probably our most requested recipe. And we got it from you as well, that ham and cheese baked sliders. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are so good too.
Now, my husband, his tailgate specialty is a jalapeno cheeseburger, which he makes at home. He makes 2 different patties, and then he puts the cheese in between. Then he'll throw some bacon on the grill at the tailgate with some hot peppers. I would have done that today, but I don't want to screw up his recipe, so he can come on at another time.
Yeah, he can join us sometime. Yeah, Drew's really into tailgating as well. So.
There we go. Okay. This is really fast and easy too, especially if you have a lot of people. So you can just throw in the dressing. I'm gonna stir that up, Mom.
Sure.
I'll put you to work. And then I'm just going to throw, this grill is very, very hot. I don't want to burn the buns, but I'm going to throw a few buns on the grill to toast them for a minute.
This is making me nervous, that grill.
It's really hot.
I think that's one of the tests in tailgating is to make sure if you're using charcoal, obviously, to make sure your grill's the right temperature. And we obviously are not used to using this industrial sized
This
grill.
may be a bad Kyle's Kitchen idea, but I think I can handle it.
Oh, well, we've had some bad ones. That's okay. I can take it. Okay, do you need a plate to put those on when they come off?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you. Like I said, this recipe can be altered. You can use ranch if you don't like blue cheese. You can use a different sauce if you don't like the Frank's Red Hot sauce. Just depends on your preferences.
Do you make any of your own barbecue sauces sometimes?
I do a lot of rubs.
Dry rubs?
Beforehand, and then sometimes I'll mix my sauces. I always like hot sauce, so I add a lot of hot sauce to whatever the normal sauce I use. Ooh, good. I did okay. Not bad.
Okay.
How's Alliance doing this season?
Well, so far, other than a non-conference game, we're doing good. Really good. Yeah. Good team. Great in soccer as well.
Oh, good. We always had pretty good soccer teams when I was in school.
Football, not so much.
Not so much.
Did you guys win any?
Sometimes. Really good cheerleaders, though. I will say the cheerleaders
They
were
were
top
the best
notch.
I've ever seen. Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna let those cook for another couple of minutes.
Okay. Now, do you ever tailgate for an Indians game or anything else?
We don't.
Okay.
Sometimes we tailgate for concerts, though, and that's a whole nother experience. There's a lot of country concerts that come down to the Brown Stadium in the summer. That's always fun. It's really hot, though. It's really hot. Whew.
And Cleveland is really changing a lot, just off the subject of tailgating for a few minutes. Like where you work at Playhouse Square, they just opened a new restaurant in the former Bricka, right? And you're just constantly getting new restaurants. Ken Stewart's opened a new restaurant downtown, which is fabulous. We got to go there a couple weeks ago. That Alof's Hotel, you just have all this construction and condos and really coming a long way. I mean, I remember when I was a kid to go to Cleveland, my dad wouldn't even take us to Cleveland. I mean, you know, it was such a scary place back then, but you know, really, you walk alone, don't you?
I do walk alone. I walk everywhere alone. It's very safe. And they just announced that they're putting a Heinen's downtown in the fall 2014.
Nice.
So that's very exciting for Cleveland. Right now, there's not that many grocery stores. We live right next door to a small little market, but.
And you don't live too far from the West Side Market, which is a lot of fun to go to too.
A lot of times we get stuffed mushrooms to throw on the grill at tailgating, or we'll get shish kebabs, whatever they have that's fresh. We'll just bring it down to tailgate and throw it on. And
at like Constantino's Market?
Or the West Side Market, yes. All right, these look like they're about done. So if you could open up the Frank's Red Hot sauce.
Sure. Maybe.
We had some shrimp cocktail last weekend, tailgating, and we had sausage sliders, which were really good.
Like sausage patties?
Yeah, they were sausage patties. It tasted exactly like a sausage on a bun, but they were patties. And then typically what I do at home is I prepare a crock pot from when we come back from tailgating or the game so that there's more food. I get all of my calories in on Sundays between eating and drinking. Okay. I just don't want these to burn. Would you take these off the grill for me? Teamwork, teamwork.
Wow, it is hot over
It's
here.
really hot. Like I said, I like everything very spicy, so I'm just going to throw on some more Frank's Red Hot, and then I'm going to add the blue cheese mixture. These are going to be nice and messy, so
we have lots of paper towels, lots of napkins for our guests.
I swear, my husband never comes home from tailgating without food on his clothes, on his jerseys, or on his shoes. It just falls right off. Okay.
Oh, what about the blue cheese?
Oh, right.
Did you sprinkle that on?
So just for some extra cheese, like I said, if you don't have enough calories already, just want to sprinkle on some blue cheese. And voila. And then you can cut them apart and serve.
Okay.
And hopefully these bring good luck.
All right. Well, we'll get somebody from the audience or from our crew to come and try these. So we'll take a quick break, and then we'll see how these sliders are. Pulled in part of the crew to try these sliders. So Jill and David, go ahead. They look delicious to me, but I like that kind of food. I like hot and spicy. I love blue cheese. And I love Hawaiian rolls.
And messy.
And I love messy outside, not in the house.
I wasn't expecting the celery. I really like it because you usually always get celery with your like wings, and it's good to have it actually be in your sandwich.
Yeah.
I love celery.
And you get a vegetable
Crunch.
serving for the day.
Oh, that's right.
David, what do you think?
I like it.
Oh, good, good. David is one of our new juniors this year, so you'll be seeing him a lot more on some of our shows. And his sister, Ladesha, used to be with Channel 11 in broadcast arts. So, all right, well, we're going to be back in just a minute with some tailgating tips, and so stay tuned.